Serving the tri-state area with pride. This is KNKJ Channel 55, serving New Brunswick and San Mateo. And we're live. Hello, everybody. All right. So the reason for this stream is because I recently came into possession of a new laptop. And by new I mean slightly newer than the one I was using. So I was looking for some stuff to do my outside broadcasts with, like in case I'm out on the road and feel like streaming. Unfortunately, all right. Let me show my situation. Let me turn my camera on in 3, 2, 1. Hello. Actually, this is slightly less crappier than it was. Actually, this laptop webcam isn't as crappy as I thought. It's actually handling this pretty well, considering the age of this laptop. I was going to use my phone originally. I was going to use my phone, although that it works, but it's gotten to be a bit on the unreliable side at times. It's kind of iffy. And this, my trusty E6400 from Dell from 2008. I love this laptop to death, but frankly, the Core 2 Duo inside this thing, and plus the 256 megabytes of VRAM, I think, this thing just wasn't going to make the cut. So, yesterday, actually, yeah, this is just yesterday, the school was once again discarding some of their old equipment at the end of the year. So, toward this year, I got a couple of new hardware. I'll show you right here, over here. One is the Dell Optiplex GX 620, which is right now the oldest piece of hardware in my collection, which I will get to in a future video. Number two, Dell Dell Optiplex 990. You know what? I'm just gonna turn this upside down. Here's what it looks like. I plan on covering that in a future video as well. And this right here, in case you don't know what this is a Latitude E6410. If my estimates are correct, I think this was released sometime in the 2010s. All right. So it can handle the camera pretty well. So let's see how it does with screen sharing. Yep, 2010. This thing. Sorry, got your comment late. Hi. All right, let me check my. First of all, let me check the stream real quick. I'm gonna turn my speaker on. How is the stream doing? Oh, we're not even getting too much lag, actually. At least not so far. That's actually pretty good. Oh, we're not. All right, let me change this. Let me share my screen. See how well it handles that. 2010. Too dated to handle modern. All right. Let's see. How's audio? All right, it's not even slouching right now. Jeez. All right. This was originally released in 2010, so 2 years after my former other daily driver. Yeah, it's a pretty robust laptop, but generally too dated to handle modern, resource-intensive software without upgrades. I'm pretty sure this is the stock configuration, and it's handling it almost perfectly. I'm not noticing any lag or anything so far, anyways. Um, Let me gonna connect this up to the outlet and see how it runs on there. Oh, there goes the display again. Um, all right. Anyway, this is a pretty awesome little laptop. I'm gonna share my screen again. This time I'm gonna share the whole thing. Um, this originally came. The last laptop I had, the E6400, the second one I had, came with an NVIDIA Quadro uh, GPU with only 256, I think, megabytes of video memory. Now, as you can see, this is the EC410. We've got an Intel Core i5 instead of the Core 2 Duo I was using, so that's probably why this is handling the stream pretty well without lacking too much. This particular Dell came, I think, from 2013, and still running very well, even with 4 megabytes of RAM. Matter of fact, let me open up Task Manager real quick. This is 100% of the CPU, 78 gigabytes of memory, and this thing is not even breaking a sweat right now, which is pretty freaking cool. All right, let's check the VRAM. This time around, let's check the display. This time we got Intel HD graphics. I think this is the first iteration of this that came with the Intel Core i5. We got 1.68 gigabytes of VRAM available to us, so that's pretty freaking cool. Let's go to graphics properties, and this is what the menu looks like. If you'll just give it a second. This is pretty cool. And as you can see, we got like full freaking arrow transparency running on this thing. So the fact that it's running this without breaking this way is pretty cool. As you can see, Intel Core i5. And here's the graphics and media control panel. Which, by the way, looks absolutely stunning. I love the aesthetic on it. I love the dark blue. I love the dark shade of blue. I like anything blue. Blue's my favorite color, actually. Love this. This is, I think, pretty much the first, iteration of it. It's pretty nice. Let's go to 3D. Everything's blue. Look at all the blue. It's all blue. Information center. Intel 64 Family 6 Model 37 Stepping 2. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds awesome, I guess. Anyways, that is pretty much it from me. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't already, and be sure to subscribe to the main channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.